All right, what is up, you guys, and welcome back in. We got One Piece chapter 1127 full spoilers. I am super excited to hop into this. Based off the brief spoilers, it seemed like a pretty okay chapter, but we all know that when the full spoilers drop, we will get a lot more context as to what the hell's happening. So yeah, with that being said, let's hop into it together. Chapter 1127, Adventure in the Mysterious Land. And the cover page story, we have Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 15, 15 weeks, wow. Yamato meets Inuarashi, who is the Kuri Daimyo at the shore. Inuarashi is also troubled by the kidnappings. Yo, first up, Inuarashi got a straight up promotion. Love to see it. As far as him being troubled by the kidnappings, I think that's good, because it does negate a theory that I thought of a while back, which I didn't put too many stocks into it, but I was like, okay, maybe this is done by Momonosuke and the group because they're simply, doing a party or, doing some work on the side because Minatomo was one of the people who were kidnapped. Turns out that might not be the case at all. Minatomo is still an oddball one. Maybe he was taken by Momonosuke. But as far as the young women goes, Momonosuke, the Scabbards, they have no clue what the hell's going on. It's kind of crazy thinking that we have people from all around Wano worried about the kidnappings, and yet we haven't gotten to the brass tacks of it yet, right? We don't know who's doing it. So that's kind of interesting, Yamato not knowing what the hell's happening, that's one thing, but Inuarashi as well? Huh. I wonder at what point will Momonosuke and the rest of the Scabbards take some serious action against the kidnappings. So now though, chapter starts in Elbaf in a giant village whose houses are also made out of Lego-like blocks. Giants talk about the fire that started in the forest. They go to put out the fire so that it won't damage the Yggdrasil tree. Yo! Okay, so wait, this is crazy. Lego-like blocks. So it is like a subsection of Elbaf then. It's not just a toy house, it's a whole subsection. And then there's a random fire in the forest. Was that Luffy in the group? And then the Yggdrasil... Oh my god, wait, so much. Whoa. First bullet point, guys, come on. Hold back, Oda, Jesus. Okay, so first thing. This might not be like a one-off scenario with the Lego blocks. It looks like this might just be like a Lego village. Kind of like Whole Cake Island, where we had Chocolate Town, we had I was about to say Sorbet Kingdom, that's not right. Chocolate Town, Cracker Town, like all these other towns, right, based on a certain ingredient of a cake. It might be the same thing here in Elbaf. We have the wooden houses that we've always seen in Elbaf, and then we have Lego houses. I wonder what other thematic Oda's going to tackle here in Elbaf. And also, hopefully we get a map of Elbaf as well, so that we know what we're dealing with, right? When we got to Wano, we saw all the different, counties. So hopefully we get that same thing for Elbaf, so we can kind of start speculating all of these different areas, I guess is a good way to put it. As far as the fire that started... could be the Straw Hats, could be why they're captured right now. It could also just be the character that was off the coast? Maybe? This fire is weird. Like, how did a fire just suddenly start, right? If a fire happens, I'm just going to automatically assume it was the sun god, Luffy. Luffy, sometimes he'll just do things by accident, so maybe this was him. As far as the Yggdrasil tree, which I need to, double check my pronunciation after this video. But as far as that tree goes, did Oda actually name it that? So is it not the Adam tree? Or are they just calling it that because we don't know if it's the Adam tree or not? Either way, that's cool, man. I love Yggdrasil. I love the lore behind it. There's so many iterations of it, so I definitely need to do a refresher. I think at some point, maybe later down the week, there is a break week next week, but I might do a live stream or a really long-winded video where I just go through Norse mythology. And it's going to be the worst video I've ever put out there because it's just going to be me blindly going into Norse stuff. But this is cool. I love that. So on to the second bullet point, by the way. We spent a long time there. We see the giants are shocked because there are giant bees falling from the sky like if they were attacked by something. The giants talk about something that happened in the... Huh? Are there invaders in Elbaf? Yo, is it the Holy Knights? God, the Holy Knights? Dude, whenever I hear about bad guys, I'm like, Holy Knights, guys, it's the Holy Knights. I'm like friggin' Usopp in Syrup Village. According to the people in the forest, the rumble just now was the sound of the ear god falling to the ground. The ear god? What? Huh? The ear god? Giant 2, that can't be. How can something happen to a rabbit of that size? What? How can something happen to a rabbit of that size? Okay, so the ear god is a rabbit, which makes sense because rabbits have, like, you know, crazy, crazy ears. So they know the sound of a rabbit falling in the forest? What the hell is going on? So is somebody going around killing Elbaf animals and burning the forest? Now we cut to Big Stein Castle. The Lego-like castle where Nami is in. All of the castle is made out of Lego-like blocks, even the trees around it. It seems that the castle is located somewhere in Elbaf, since we can see the Yggdrasil, a massive tree, far away from the... Oh my god, I'm so excited to see it. I'm so excited to see that. Like, I know Radon, the leaker, he posted a picture of the air tree from Elden Ring, and that's kind of what I'm imagining right now, which also is like a reference to Yggdrasil in general. But yeah, that's so cool, man. I'm excited. We've only seen that thing's base. I'm ready to see those damn leaves. So now, we can see that Nami has defeated a giant bee, thanks to Zeus's... Oh! It's the Straw Hats doing it. Yeah, Nami's defeated a giant bee thanks to Zeus's attack. Zeus asks Nami, where are they? Nami, through tears, says she doesn't know. The last thing she remembers is that they were on the giant's ship. Nami's crying, someone help me. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji-kun. I will even take Usopp at this point. Am I out of my mind? I don't remember changing either. Where is this place? Am I in a dream? Okay, so the ear god dying was definitely one of the Straw Hats then. Or, not dying, but, you know, the ear god falling down. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Huh. Why do the giants not know that the Straw Hats are here? What's going on? Nami sees something at the end of the hallway, and then she hears Usopp's voice calling to her. She runs there, but trips on a Lego block and falls to the ground. The floor is very bumpy. Yeah, I can't imagine walking on Legos, man. That sounds awful. Even if they are bigger. When Nami gets up, she sees a giant hedgehog in front of her. Nami's shocked face is very fun. I love this, dude. This reminds me of Strong World mixed with Jaya and Skypiea. It sounds like a great time so far with all these crazy animals. So Nami runs from the hedgehog. While she's trying to escape, Nami sees Usopp being attacked by a giant cat wearing a crown. Yeah, cats are king. Come on. Oh yeah, look, there's my cat right there. Usopp is also wearing a Viking outfit too and a fake beard. A fake beard? So Nami and Usopp end up running away together from the giant hedgehog and cat in a courtyard in the middle of the castle. However, Nami and Usopp decide that they must face that giant creature. So Nami and Zeus attack the hedgehog with a thunder attack and defeat it. Unfortunately, the giant hedgehog falls on the giant cat's head, and the cat is electrocuted too. I love how Redon is like, unfortunately, you know, hate to see the cat go down. The giant cat is not KO'd and gazes furiously at Nami and Usopp. Nami says, I have a bad feeling about this. Usopp says, same here. As they run away together, again, Nami asks Usopp if he has more information about what happened with them. Nami says, Usopp, how much do you know about our current situation? And Usopp says, when I opened my eyes, I was already in this place. You're probably the same, right? We were on the giant ship and getting drunk off of that. That's right, that alcohol. I think the giant said it can make you hallucinate. Nami and Usopp stop because they reach a balcony. Usopp faces the giant cat since he thinks it's just a hallucination. However, the cat is real and Usopp is blown away. Nami and the giant cat fall together too from the balcony into the castle backyard, where Usopp is after the giant cat's attack. Suddenly, the giant cat transforms into a massive lion and attacks them one more time. Nami cries while she uses Usopp's body as a shield. But at the last moment, the three guys arrive. Sanji says, for the crime of bringing my loved one to tears, you deserve death. Ifrit Janbei, a Paul strike. Luffy goes gear forth with an elephant whip. Elephant whip, we haven't seen that in a while. Zoro uses three sword style, Kokujo o Tatsumaki, black rope dragon twister. Nami and Usopp both squeal, and then in an epic double page spread, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji appear doing a combo attack. to defeat the lion that turns back into a cat when it's defeated. Double Spread is nearly the same as the one from chapter 162, where Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji defeated a Sandora lizard. They even used new versions of the same attacks. Oh, wait, let me see this. Yeah, Luffy uses a whip right there. Zoro uses the twister. And yeah, Sanji kicks it from above. Okay. Damn, Oda with the callback, man. Okay. Yeah, I love that, dude. Absolutely love the callback. And now, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji are wearing Viking outfits and capes. Luffy wears a helmet with long horns and has an axe on his back. Zoro has a mask on his eyes. It looks like ski goggles. And Sanji has a sword on his back like not... What is this? The funniest part is that they're not using these weapons, right? Like last chapter, Nami had a sword on her back, but she's using Zeus. And then Luffy has an axe. You know, he's over here kicking people. Zoro with the mask. I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of like Boruto, right? Boruto, Naruto. And then Sanji with the sword. I wonder if Zoro, like, checked the sword out yet, you know? Zoro says, huh? It turned back into a cat now. Sanji says, Nami-san, I've been so worried. Nami says, Sanji, I was so scared. Usopp even died. And Usopp says, I'm alive, damn you. I will get you back for using me as a shield, cough. And then, in an amazing final double page of the chapter, Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji are reunited in the castle backyard. We can see again the massive tree in the distance. Probably Idrisil. Okay. It looks like he doesn't know the name for sure. So it still could be the Adam Tree. It doesn't matter. I mean, it could even be one and the same, right? We discovered that Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji were the ones that defeated the giant bees and the, quote, ear god rabbit at the beginning of the chapter. Gotcha. Yeah, so it was all them. These boys are causing a ruckus on the island. Luffy says, the roasted rabbit we had was just delicious. There are even bigger ones around here, though I'll beat them all up if they taste good. Wait, whoa. Luffy ate the ear god? Are they going to be happy with that? They called him the ear god. Wait, did they worship the rabbit? If they worship the rabbit and then Luffy killed him, they might not be super happy. But then again, he's the sun god. So, you know, one god beats another god. I don't know. It's so strange. Like, how will the Giants feel about this? Imagine the ear god was like a good friend of theirs and they just ate him. Zoro said, we should look for the sea and our ship first. We don't know what happened to our crew right now. And Sanji says, since we're on the topic of food, the bees in the hive you just sent flying, they're a great source of nutrients, you know. And Nami is crying in shock. How are you guys already used to this? Just where are we? And that is the end of the chapter. Break next week. Jump cover and color spread in 1128. Yo, this chapter seems like a lot of fun. Not too much to go off of, right? We already knew the giant tree was in Elbaf. I think the most interesting part, you know, outside of like the things that we see on screen, the things we could theorize about are definitely the first part, right? The Lego blocks. It's more than just this castle. It's houses, a whole village that's made out of Legos. And I'm assuming they're giant Legos as well. And then there's the fire and the tree. I don't know. Yeah, there's so many weird things about this. And it seems like the Giants have no idea that the Straw Hats are here. So how did they get here? Like, how did they get dressed, right? Like, I can accept that they stumbled upon this village. Nobody knows they're here. You know, they just kind of showed up willy-nilly. But it doesn't explain Chopper. It doesn't explain what happened to the ship. And also, like, how did they get the clothes? And why are they human-sized clothes, too? Right? Did they go to, like, a human store and just find Elbaf Viking clothing? I don't know. I feel like there has to be at least one giant that knows that they're here. And then as far as the person telling Nami to wake up, I think that's Zeus. It feels like that's totally Zeus. Let me see. According to the people in the castle, blah, blah. Yeah, right here. The first time we see Nami, it's with Zeus. So I think Zeus woke her up, which is a huge Zeus W. I love that Zeus has become such a prominent character in the crew. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I was always a really big fan of Zeus. So seeing Zeus get more screen time, big W. Because over on Egghead Island, he had like, I think 2 panels and that was kind of it, right? He helped attack. What did he help attack? Let me see. He helped fight the, was it S-Shark? Yeah, it was S-Shark. And then after that, it was kind of it. You know, he didn't really talk much, which is fair because not a lot of people got time on Egghead. But yeah, seeing Zeus come out and, you know, doing things on his own, love it. Overall, though, this seems like a really solid chapter, a great intro chapter, in my opinion. You know, if I had to compare this to the start of Egghead, I would say I do like this more. Just because it seems more wild, right? You know, Egghead, they got futuristic technology and stuff, and that was cool to speculate on. But this just seems like pure, unadulterated fun. But yeah, with that being said, though, let me know what you guys thought about this chapter down below. Thank you so much for watching this reaction, and I will catch you guys on the next chapter of One Piece and or other things we do on the side. Catch you guys later. Sai, signing out.